The circadian clock serves as the internal Zeitgeber inside an organism. It controls processes that occur approximately within a 24-hour period. The circadian clock is predominantly entrained by light a person receives throughout the day. Humans receive light primarily through their eyes. Researchers found out that light exposure in the morning advances the circadian phase. We get up early in the morning and get tired early in the evenings. When a large scale of daily light dose is received in the evening, the circadian phase is delayed. We then fall asleep later and wake up later too. Many people work in front of computer screens until late at night. Using screens at night can induce a circadian phase shift, as light exposure is prolonged compared to the natural light cycle. Our circadian system is most sensitive to blue light. LED-based screens that surround us today typically emit high amounts of blue light. Exposure to light suppresses the hormone melatonin. Melatonin controls wake and sleep. Light will thus keep us awake longer. High levels of melatonin makes us sleepy. A lack of melatonin will make people feel restless when they go to bed and try to sleep. Delayed sleep will lead to sleep depths, as the alarm clock will ring the next morning at the same time. Over multiple days, we build up sleep depths and circadian misalignments, which have a negative impact on health. At eyewear, we built smart glasses to tackle this problem. Aside from the accelerometer, gyroscope and magnetometer, WISEglass incorporates an RGB light sensor mounted on the bridge of the eyeglasses. The eyeglasses thus see how much light we receive. Collected data can be streamed via Bluetooth or stored locally dependent on the application. Here, we use the light sensor of the WISEglass to detect screen use. The smart eyeglasses can detect whether the timing of screen use is adversarial to the user and help in managing the light exposure. For example, the smart eyeglasses could change the color profile of the screen or send a notification to the user's smartphone, advising him or her to dim the screen or even to stop using it. By raising the user's awareness, circadian misalignments can be avoided or at least minimized. Melatonin production will hence not be suppressed. Therefore, when going to bed, the user will feel tired and hopefully sleep well. To investigate if it is possible to detect screen use, we conducted an experiment with 14 participants in our lab. Each participant spent 20 minutes reading print media, followed by 20 minutes of computer screen use while wearing our smart eyeglasses. Using the data collected with the WISEglass RGB light sensor, we first computed a variety of features, such as the ratios between the different color channels in both logarithmic and linear scales. After segmentation, we used the data of 13 participants to train a support vector machine to classify screen use or not. The classification performance was measured with data of the remaining participant. This procedure was repeated for each of the 14 participants. The horizontal axis shows the ambient light intensity measured with a lux meter. On the vertical, the accuracy is plotted. Overall accuracy of 90% was reached. The classifier performs best in low ambient light intensities. A recognition performance of at least 90% was achieved for participants where ambient light was less than 200 lux. Detection accuracy is most important in low light intensities because people are most sensitive to screen light when it's dark around them. Our recent integration steps confirm that future smart eyeglasses will perfectly integrate sensors and electronics. We hope that in the future, smart eyeglasses assist us in a variety of everyday life tasks. Imagine they were available for sale at your local optometrist, and you could pick one up today and sleep better tonight.